This podcast is being brought to you by WXAV 88.3 FM and WXAV.com. WXAV, bringing the best podcasts to you.
So, first of all, just wanted to ask, are you guys excited to play Riot Fest?
We're excited. Yeah, we've already played it one time, but this is going to be the second time we do it, and we're just more than stoked. We already know what to expect, but at the same time, we don't.
Right, which is cool. So what would you say, so you have played it before and everything, would you say you have a favorite Riot Fest memory?
I guess it would be seeing Blondie. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. That's awesome. And so what was the best part about that?
Mainly because I kind of grew up listening to Blondie, and so did my older sister. And I remember I used to have a game called Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and I would always tune to a station that had Atomic by Blondie. And I remember always playing that song, and I thought it was one of the coolest songs on that game.
That's cool. What is a project or a piece that you're mostly proud of out of all the music that you guys have?
I would say Hood Rat Scumbag is I'm most proud of, most definitely.
Okay. For sure. And why?
I feel like that's exactly what I wanted to sound like compared to what I thought I should sound like. Does that make sense?
You're going for a certain sound with it, and you got that sound, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I feel like the first two records I was kind of mimicking sounds, and after the third one I felt I was really trying to shape my own sound.
Right, you're trying to make your own path.
Yeah.
Making your own path and everything.
Exactly.
So since this whole past, now going on 2 years pretty much, has been affected by COVID and the pandemic and everything, would you say that you're happy to get back into the music scene and happy to get things going again?
Well, absolutely. It's honestly, I'm grateful to be able to do it, and I'm just happy that things are rolling again, honestly.
Right. What would you see was the biggest challenge during all of that?
I guess it's just staying safe, it's just always worrying about, being in crowded spaces and not knowing who has it or who doesn't. And just always kind of being aware of washing your hands and keeping your mask on,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. What would you consider your, if you had to give your band a label or a sort of, classify it into a genre, what would you classify it as?
That's a hard one. I usually like saying it's like pachuco music. Right? It's slang. It's Mexican slang for punk or hoodlum. A little hood rat, if that adds to it. So I guess technically that punk, rebellious youth vibe.
Okay, no, that makes sense for sure.
The youthful energy.
Yeah, no, and I think that's really important to have that good energy going into it and everything, just to have the whole point of a punk sound or whatever you want to call it is to just have that, the youthful energy without sounding I'm trying to be one of the kids,
Absolutely, exactly, yeah.
When it's too corporate and it comes across as, some old crusty dude sitting around the table.
And people notice that, yeah.
Yeah,
you gotta be authentic.
You gotta be authentic and be yourself.
100%.
So, another question. What does college radio mean to you as a musician?
I think college radio is great. It kind of exposes our music to people a bit younger, and kind of really getting into all the different types of music, I guess, and kind of really, being a real good backbone for just people who listen to types of music and go out to shows because they enjoy the music, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. No, it makes sense, for sure. What are some other, bigger festivals you guys have played?
I feel like the only one we've really done is Riot Fest that I would consider really, really big. But previous one we did that was pretty cool was Beach Goons.
Oh, yeah, how did that go?
I believe. Yeah.
How did that go?
That was amazing. It was super fun. I saw a whole bunch of people I never thought I'd be able to see live.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's really great. Glad to hear it. And do you think you're going to have a good experience at Riot Fest this year?
Absolutely. They treated us well last time, and Chicago always treats us well anytime we go over. So I expect it to go well.
That's great. Would you say that there's a place that you like to go to in Chicago while you're here?
Actually, no. I'm not too familiar with Chicago. We just usually go to downtown because that's usually where the shows are.
Right.
But I would love to know some if there's any recommendations. Yeah.
You guys should get pizza while you're in town. Chicago pizza.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, we've never done that. We got to. I don't know why we're slacking on that, but we got to get that.
Yeah, you gotta get a slice of some Chicago pizza while you're in town.
You know any like good spots though? Because we don't really know. We just go off of Yelp and Google.
No, your best bet is to find like the smallest, like little, like divey places. Those are always the best. Always the best.
Word. Sounds good.
But absolutely, we will be so excited to see you guys there and everything. You guys are playing. Is it Friday or Saturday? Saturday, that's what I thought. But yeah, no, it'll be exciting to see you guys there and just to go to the whole festival, get the festival experience for the first time in a very long time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fun, no doubt.
Alrighty, well, thanks for talking to me and everything, and thanks for the interview.
Yeah, thank you.
Means a lot, and it's always good to get to talk to and meet new people in the music industry.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you so much for doing this, honestly.
Absolutely. You have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for listening to this WXAV 88.3 FM podcast. Be sure to visit our website, wxav.com, for more information on your escape from ordinary radio.